This is my review of the Solio Classic, and I just wanted to start by showing what comes in the box. I've had this for about 2 years now, and I did lose one of the parts to this kit, and it's a little suction cup where you can basically put this up against the window and it suction cups it right to the glass. I found that the solar charging through the glass doesn't work all that well, so I just never really used it. So of course it comes with the Solio itself, which basically has 3 fins. And then it comes with a charger for a wall outlet, in case you want to charge it a little bit faster, not using the solar. It has, and this is what I use most often, it has one end that connects to the Solio itself, and then a USB, so you could attach any smartphone or any USB device, iPad, any tablet. This I use most often. And then it's got various other connectors for different types of cell phones, more than likely. And then these connections get, this gets attached to the Solio. This is the little Solio adapter, and then these essentially just plug right in like that. So now looking at the Solio itself, again, this is what it looks like, and it's got one button on the entire device. And basically what this does is it turns the device on and off after something's been plugged in, or it works as a battery indicator when something is not plugged in, and it also acts as an indicator as to whether it's getting sunshine or not. I'll demonstrate that. It basically lights up red. Don't know if you can see that. Red when it's in the sun, and then when you back away, light turns off. So it just basically shows you that you've got it angled towards the sun. And then these are the connectors here on the side. One for the wall charger, and then one for the adapter charger to actually plug something into it. And then the way that I use it most often, you really have to have this aimed into the sun. So throughout the day you'll have to angle it and move it so it's facing the sun, or otherwise the charge time increases drastically. So that's basically how you have it set up, and I don't like to charge it inside. I take it outside. It tends to charge a whole lot faster that way. Test how fast and how much of a charge I can get. I've got a Droid 2 that is completely dead, and then I've got my Solio. 4 blinks means it's 100% charged. So I'm going to go ahead and take the USB charging adapter, and I'm going to plug in just the charging cable that came with the phone. So I'm going to connect those, and what I'm going to do then is let this charge and see if it'll charge it up all the way. So again, we plug this in to our Solio, and then we just plug the other end into the phone as you normally would. And what you have to do to turn it on then is push the button, and then you'll see when it starts charging, the light's going to pop on the phone. I'm going to hit that. Oh, yep. So it's actually so dead that it's going to take a little bit to start up. And you know the Solio's on because it'll just blink like that. So we'll do that and see if I can get my Droid 2 charged all the way up. So it just finished charging. It took about 2 hours. And as you can see, the light shut off, which is indicating that the Solio battery is fully discharged. And you can see on the Droid that it took it from 0 to 68%. So not all the way. but I can almost guarantee that if we charged this off of the outlet instead of the solar power, it would have brought this up to 100. So that's one thing to keep in mind, that the solar charge isn't quite as strong, but we still got 68%, so that's quite a bit of battery life. Certainly would get you out of a pinch. So now if we pull out this cable and we push to check the battery level, it's only going to blink once, which means it's anywhere between 0 and 25%, and in this case it is 0%. So there you go. Now, like I said, I've had this unit for about 2 years now. It's held up pretty well overall. I've noticed that since it is kind of a slipperier surface, almost like an iPhone, it does tend to get a little bit scratched. So I don't know if you can see that, but just from you know, a grip perspective, it really doesn't grip very well, and it just kind of tends to slide on the ground if there's any amount of wind. But overall, it's held up really well, and I've been very happy with the unit.